Good evening. This is week 11 of the Backend Software Development course at Promineo Tech. This is week 5 and the final week of the MySQL portion of this course, and this is the completion of the final project for the MySQL phase. This week we did a couple of things. We started with by adding on to our project schema in order to quickly add some rows into the different tables, and some of them are linked. The materials, the steps, and the categories are each linked to the project. As you can see, we added 2 more items onto our menu: update project details and delete a project. Update project details is pretty explanatory. Any of the projects that we've added or that are present, we can effectively change the rows, change some of the details. We can additionally delete a project. And so if we go down to our switch, we've also added case 4 and case 5 to update and delete the projects. Update project details was a little bit more difficult than deleting the project. And so as you can see here, we made a bunch of variables based on user input. We applied those new variables to the old ones and saved the project. With delete, we went ahead and gave the input option. Most of the deletion is done through the projects.service delete project, and this if statement is basically just to double check to make sure that in fact the deletion was a success. And as you can see, modify project details or update the project, we have our SQL string. And like you've seen before with the other portions, we use the try catch block for the connection and also for the prepared statement. And if everything is successful, it returns a true Boolean. If things aren't successful, or if it throws an error, it will not return the true. And you'll see that also with the delete, which was a much simpler SQL string, but very similar formatting for the actual method. So without further ado, we are going to take this project schema and copy it into a dbeaver console for the projects. And we will now go ahead and run the projects app. Now, as you'll see, if I simply try and update the project, it'll say please select a project, and it'll boot me right back to the menu saying you are not working with the project. So we're going to have to start by selecting a project, and it's going to list the projects that are available, which right now there's only one. So I'm going to update the Blueprints project. So now I am going to again put 4 for update, and now it's going to let me select the name. I am not going to update the name Blueprints. I will update the project notes. Project difficulty will remain as 5. Project actual hours, I'll put that it's now been 48, even. The project estimated hours is now 60.5. As you can see, name did not change, estimated hours changed, actual hours changed, difficulty did not change, the notes did change. Now, I'm going to go ahead and simply delete the project. So I'm going to go ahead and delete blueprints. It's going to run. It says successfully obtained connection, project 1 deleted. That concludes the abilities of this app. It's not super robust, but it does perform the basic CRUD functionality for database application. It allows us to create or add a project. It allows us to read the projects by either listing the projects or selecting the project. It allows us to update the project details and allows us to delete the project. Thank you for watching. Have a great night.